Most people wake up every day, hit snooze, drag themselves through life, and never ask, am I truly living? Listen to me. Life is not a rehearsal. This is your shot, your one chance, and every second you let slip away is a second you'll never get back. So today, right now, I challenge you, stop wasting your life. Time is limited. You don't have forever. Every second that passes is gone forever, never to return. Yet so many people live as if they have all the time in the world. They say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next year. I'll chase my dreams when the timing is right. But let me tell you something. There is no perfect time. There is no magical moment when everything aligns, when fear disappears, when the path is clear. Waiting for the right moment is the fastest way to waste your life. Because while you wait, time moves on. The days turn into weeks, the weeks turn into years, and before you know it, you're looking back wondering where all the time went. Regret is a heavy burden. It's the weight of unrealized potential, of dreams left untouched, of opportunities ignored, and it all starts with the lie that you have time. You don't. What you have is now. Right here in this moment is the only time you truly own. If you don't take action now, when will you? When you feel more ready, you never will. When fear disappears, it never does. When you're guaranteed success, that moment will never come. You have to start before you're ready. You have to act in spite of fear. You have to create opportunities instead of waiting for them. Because while you hesitate, someone else is out there making moves. Someone with less talent, less experience, less knowledge, but they have one thing you don't. They took action. And action beats perfection every time. Stop telling yourself the story that you need more time. Stop convincing yourself that someday will come, because someday is an illusion. It's a lie that keeps you stuck. The only time that exists is now. The only power you have is in this moment. So what are you going to do with it? Excuses are lies. They sound reasonable. They feel comfortable. But in reality, they are the chains keeping you stuck in the same place. People say, I don't have time. Yet they spend hours scrolling on their phone, watching TV, or waiting for motivation to strike. People say, I don't have the resources. Yet there are countless examples of those who started with nothing and built everything. People say, I'm not talented enough. Yet talent is worthless without effort, and effort beats talent every time. Excuses are justifications for inaction. They give you permission to stay the same. They allow you to avoid discomfort, risk, and failure. But the truth is, every excuse is a lie you tell yourself to feel better about not trying, because trying means you might fail, and failing means you have to face the truth. Maybe you're not as committed as you thought. But let me tell you something. The only failure is refusing to try. The only real mistake is doing nothing. The only way to lose is to quit before you even begin. So you have two choices. You can hold on to your excuses, keep telling yourself the same old stories, and stay exactly where you are. Or you can burn them, destroy them, stop letting them control your life. Because the moment you take responsibility, everything changes. The moment you say, no more excuses, you take back your power. It's not about having time, it's about making time. It's not about having resources, it's about using what you have. It's not about being ready, it's about starting before you are. No more waiting, no more blaming, no more justifying inaction. You are stronger than your excuses. You are capable of more than you realize, but you have to prove it with action. And that starts right now. Most people are just surviving. They wake up, go through the motions, do what they have to do, and call it a life. They settle for just getting by, for making it through the day, for feeling okay. But you were not put on this earth to simply exist. You were born to thrive, to wake up with purpose, to chase something bigger than yourself, to feel alive every single day. Survival is about avoiding pain. Thriving is about seeking growth. Survival is about staying safe. Thriving is about taking risks, stepping outside your comfort zone, and pushing yourself to new heights. You cannot thrive while playing small. You cannot thrive while clinging to the familiar. You cannot thrive while living in fear of failure. Thriving requires boldness. It requires energy, passion, and the willingness to go all in. It demands that you stop settling for what's easy and start demanding more from yourself. Because life is not meant to be endured, it's meant to be lived. The people who thrive are not the ones who had everything handed to them. They are the ones who refused to let circumstances define them. They are the ones who fought, struggled, and pushed through every obstacle. They are the ones who turned setbacks into fuel and failure into wisdom. Thriving is a choice to stop making excuses, a choice to stop living on autopilot, a choice to stop accepting mediocrity. You have everything inside of you to live an extraordinary life, but you have to make the decision. You have to take control. You have to step up, take action, and refuse to waste another second just surviving. Your life is happening right now. Stop waiting, stop hesitating, and start thriving. Fear is a thief. It steals your dreams. It robs you of opportunities. It keeps you trapped in a life smaller than the one you were meant to live. Fear whispers in your ear, telling you to wait, to be careful, to stay where it's safe. It convinces you that failure is too painful, that rejection is too unbearable, that stepping into the unknown is too risky. And so you hesitate, you second guess yourself, you hold back, and without even realizing it, fear has already won. It doesn't have to push you down, it just has to keep you standing still, because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to move. Fear is not the enemy. The enemy is letting fear control you. Everyone feels fear. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people feel the fear and take action anyway. They don't wait for it to disappear. They don't hope for the perfect moment when they feel ready. They look fear in the eye and move forward despite it. Because fear only has power when you obey it. The moment you step through it, its grip begins to loosen. And on the other side of fear, freedom, confidence, growth. Everything you've ever wanted is waiting for you beyond that wall of fear. But you will never reach it if you keep turning back. You can let fear steal your future, or you can steal back your power. You can let it keep you small, or you can rise above it. You can live controlled by fear, or you can decide right now that it stops today. Fear is a liar. It tells you the worst will happen, but the worst rarely does. It tells you that you're not strong enough, but you are. It tells you that you'll fail, but failure is just another step towards success. You have two choices. Let fear lead your life, or take control and lead your own. You already know which one will get you where you want to be. So stop waiting, stop hesitating. Take the first step, no matter how small. Face the fear and watch how fast it loses its power over you. Take massive, imperfect action. Start before you're ready, because if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. Most people spend their lives preparing, planning, overthinking, waiting for the stars to align, waiting to feel confident, waiting for certainty. But perfection is a myth. Readiness is an illusion. The truth is, no one feels ready when they start. No one has it all figured out in the beginning. Success isn't about having all the answers. It's about taking action and figuring things out along the way. It's about making mistakes, learning fast, and adjusting as you go. Every successful person you admire didn't start with perfection. They started messy. They started scared. They started unprepared. But they started anyway, because action creates momentum, and momentum is what separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. You can spend years reading, researching, and waiting for the right time, or you can start now and learn 10 times faster by doing. The biggest breakthroughs don't come from thinking, they come from action, from trying, failing, adjusting, and growing. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. The more you hesitate, the more fear creeps in. But the second you take action, no matter how small, the fear starts to fade, the path starts to appear, and suddenly what once felt impossible becomes doable. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to move, take the first step. Then take another and another. You will make mistakes. You will stumble, but every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is feedback. Every step forward builds confidence, clarity, and momentum. Action beats perfection every time. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop thinking about what could go wrong, and start making things happen. Your future self is waiting, and the only way to reach it is to move. Upgrade your mindset. Your thoughts create your future. Every belief you hold, every word you speak, every thought that runs through your mind is shaping the life you live. Most people don't even realize it. They go through life repeating the same negative thoughts, telling themselves the same old stories. I'm not good enough. I'll never be successful. I don't have what it takes. And then they wonder why nothing changes. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can build you up, or it can tear you down. It can push you forward, or it can hold you back. But the good news is you are in control. You get to decide what you focus on. You get to decide what you believe. You get to decide whether you live in fear or in faith, in doubt or in confidence, because the truth is your external reality is just a reflection of your internal world. If you think small, you will live small. If you expect failure, you will create it. If you believe you're stuck, you will stay stuck. But the moment you shift your mindset, everything changes. Start telling yourself a different story. Start believing in your potential instead of your limitations. Start seeing problems as opportunities. Start focusing on what's possible instead of what's holding you back. Your thoughts create your habits create your actions create your results, and your results create your life. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. Feed your mind with the right things. Read books that challenge you. Listen to people who inspire you. Surround yourself with those who lift you higher. Eliminate negativity. Stop complaining. Stop making excuses. Stop focusing on what you can't do and start focusing on what you can do. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. The only barriers in your way are the ones you refuse to break. Your potential is limitless, but you will never reach it with the wrong mindset. So shift your thinking, upgrade your beliefs, decide that from this moment on, you are in control of your future, and watch how fast your life begins to transform. Stop caring about others' opinions. Live for you. Too many people go through life trapped by the fear of what others think. They hold back their dreams, their voice, their potential, just to fit in. They shape their decisions based on what will keep them accepted, what will avoid judgment, what will make others comfortable. And in the process, they lose themselves. They live a life that isn't even theirs, a life designed to please everyone except the one person who truly matters, themselves. But let me ask you this. Whose approval are you really chasing? Whose opinion are you allowing to control your life? Some random person on the internet? A group of friends who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared? Family members who expect you to live their version of success? The truth is, no matter what you do, someone will always have something to say. You could play it safe, follow every rule, try to be perfect, and still people will judge you. So if they're going to talk anyway, why not do what makes you happy? Why not live the life you want? Because at the end of the day, it's not their life, it's yours. And you're the one who has to wake up every morning and look yourself in the mirror. You're the one who has to live with the choices you make. You're the one who has to feel either fulfilled or empty. So why waste another second worrying about opinions that don't matter? People who judge you are not paying your bills. They're not chasing your dreams. They're not walking in your shoes. They're just spectators watching from the sidelines while you're out there living. And most of them, they're too scared to chase their own dreams, so they criticize yours. But that's not your problem. Your problem is making sure you don't waste your life living for someone else. So stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Stop holding yourself back because of what they might think. This is your life, your path, your story. No one else gets to write it for you. So step up, be bold, live for you, and never look back. Give more than you take. Impact brings fulfillment. Most people go through life focused on what they can get. More money, more recognition, more success. They chase things thinking that happiness is found in what they accumulate. But real fulfillment doesn't come from what you get. It comes from what you give. It comes from the lives you touch, the people you help, the difference you make. Because at the end of the day, no amount of money, fame, or material success will fill the emptiness of a life lived only for yourself. The happiest people are not the ones who have the most. They're the ones who give the most. They give their time, they give their energy, they give their knowledge, their kindness, their love. And in return, they experience something far greater than success. They experience purpose, because impact is the real measure of a life well lived. When you shift your focus from what can I get to how can I serve, everything changes. Your work becomes more meaningful. Your relationships become deeper. Your life becomes richer, not just in wealth, but in purpose, in joy, in true success. And the irony, the more you give, the more you receive. The more value you bring, the more doors open. The more people you help, the more opportunities find you. That's the secret most people never realize. They chase success, but success is a byproduct of service. The more lives you impact, the greater your own life becomes. So stop asking, what's in it for me? Start asking, how can I add value? Give without expecting, help without keeping score, lift others up, and watch how life lifts you in return. Because in the end, it won't be about what you owned, it will be about who you helped, and that is what real fulfillment looks like. Master your health. Energy drives success. You can have the best ideas, the biggest dreams, the strongest ambition, but without the energy to execute, none of it matters. Your body is the engine that powers everything you do. If you neglect it, you limit your potential. If you take care of it, you unlock a level of performance most people never reach. Because success isn't just about mindset. It's about stamina. It's about focus. It's about the ability to push forward when others burn out. And that starts with your health. The food you eat either fuels you or drains you. The way you move your body either strengthens you or weakens you. The way you rest either restores you or depletes you. Most people treat their health as an afterthought. They say, I don't have time to work out. I'm too busy to eat right. I'll sleep when I'm dead. But what they don't realize is that every shortcut, every excuse, every neglectful habit is costing them more than they know. Low energy, brain fog, constant fatigue, lack of discipline, and ultimately a body that holds them back instead of propelling them forward. But when you master your health, everything changes. Your mind gets sharper, your body gets stronger, your energy levels go through the roof. You wake up feeling powerful, focused, and ready to attack the day. Because health isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. It's about having the strength to build your dreams, the stamina to outwork, outthink, and outperform, the resilience to keep going when others quit. So stop treating your health as optional. Start treating it as the foundation of your success. Move your body every day. Fuel yourself with foods that give you life, not steal it. Prioritize sleep like your future depends on it, because it does. You want to perform at your highest level? Then you need to feel your best. Energy is the edge that separates those who achieve greatness from those who fall short. Master your health, master your energy, and watch how fast you rise. Decide who you want to be. Then take action now. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when the timing is perfect, because the truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. Most people drift through life without direction. They wait for something to change, for some external force to push them forward. But nothing changes until you decide. Success isn't about luck. It's not about waiting for the right moment. It's about making a choice right now about who you are and who you will become, because your identity shapes everything. If you see yourself as average, you will live an average life. If you see yourself as someone who takes action, who pushes forward, who refuses to quit, then that is who you become. Your habits, your choices, your results all start with a single decision. Who are you going to be? Weak or strong? A follower or a leader? Someone who settles or someone who demands more from life? Decide and then move. Because a decision without action is just a wish. It means nothing until you do something about it. Your dreams, your goals, your vision for your life, they are all waiting on one thing, you. Not motivation, not more knowledge, not a perfect plan, just you stepping up and taking action. Will it be uncomfortable? Yes. Will you make mistakes? Absolutely. But that's how you grow. That's how you build the future you want. Not by thinking about it, not by hoping for it, by doing something about it. One step, then another, then another. And before you know it, you're not just dreaming of success, you're living it. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, decide who you want to be, and take action now. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more wishing for things to change. This is your moment, this is your time. The power to transform your life is already in your hands. But it only works if you use it. So stand up, step forward, own your future, because the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the action you take right now.